Basically, today's event was a launch briefing for the African Coffee and Tea Expo for 2025, the first of its kind in Africa and on the continent. Mostly we've had tea expos separately and coffee expos separately. But when you look at coffee and tea, there are beverages that are consumed simultaneously in every setup. I mean, it's like butter and cheese. And the inception of this concept was to have both tea and coffee players in the sector meet on one platform and network on coffee and tea. Coffee and tea, why? Because on the African continent, coffee and tea constitutes almost 60% of their DGP earnings, foreign exchange earnings. So bringing them together on one platform in the same expo and the networking platform is paramount. And paramount, why? We are trying to see whether Africa as a bloc can come together and form its capacities for their coffee and tea trade as a one platform. Because we've signed the intra-African trade agreement and it was signed in Kigali. So Rwanda hosting this event is one way of pursuing its commitment to the intra-African trade agreement, the FTA, that we have mobilized and undertaken to bring Africa together as a bloc. And it's very important that we start also looking at Africa as a market for coffee and tea, because we have African countries who are buying coffee and tea from Europe, US, when they have been exported by African countries. So if they can interact into that trade platform, Africa could create a big market for its own tea and coffee, especially when we go to the value addition level. So this event is going to carry a lot of meaning and it's going to bring a lot of players. It's a very big trade platform, and I think if it can be initiated here, developed here for all the African bloc, that would be one way of breaking the barriers in the trade for coffee and tea simultaneously. And the event today is just breaking the awareness, mobilizing the awareness, the importance to all players, to bring them on one-stop center platform and interact. The investors, the exhibitors, the producers, the policy makers, the certifiers, you can name them. Because what happens in tea is mostly the same that happens in coffee. So bringing them together on the same platform is killing two birds with one stone.